Hey everybody, welcome to the stream and welcome back to Quake II. We're going to continue our journey through the facilities of planet Strogos, fight the aliens that attack Earth. And yeah, the last time we, we kind of became at a disadvantage because as soon as we arrived at the planet, our entire squad got decimated. I was one of the very few survivors. And then last time someone just killed off all of the remaining survivors who got taken prisoner. I don't know who that was, but I fear we may never find out. Anyway, we're going to continue. I'm not sure exactly what our next mission will be, but we arrived at a new location. Yeah. We'll see where our commander takes us this time. Hope I don't get lost like last time. There was a time where I kind of didn't know where to go because I missed an exit, an area that I had no idea I could go inside. I gotta pay more attention to my surroundings. This game can be very confusing, as in the maps apparently are divided into like sectors. Into each individual levels have sub maps into them that you can just move between them. So it's kind of like a mix between linear and open level design. So very easy to get lost. Very easy. There's a little bit of backtracking that you have to do sometimes. But yeah, let's hope this time I won't get lost. Just make sure everything looking good, sounding good. Okay. Right. Put this here. Put the game over here. Okay. Load. Mine entrance. That's where we last left off. Been a while since I played, so I'm gonna have to kind of relearn some of the controls. I think I remember F1 opens the screen that gives you your next mission. Make your entry the mine entrance. Easy enough. So yeah, recently I've been kind of busy with work, so you might have noticed that I haven't been streaming a lot. I was planning on streaming again this week, like earlier this week, like around Tuesday, but I got some issues with one of my hard drives of my PC. It kind of, I mean, it wasn't already old. Whoops! Ouch! 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 Hot! Hot! Oh, hello, you again. I remember you. It was an old hard drive, so I kind of expected it to start failing. That's why I've every time I've been making backups of all of the files in that hard drive. Not every day, but every other day. You've been playing King's Bounty 14 days in a row. Yeah, I've seen a few of those streams. But never heard of that game before, but I've been lurking in a couple of them. What about that Lifeline game? Have you finished it? Yeah, that. Aren't you like? Don't you alternate some of these more longer games with shorter ones? Like I used to do with my RPG Sundays. Yeah, I've heard of Might and Magic, but I didn't know that game was part of that series. But yeah, around the middle of the week, the thing that I've been kind of hoping would take a little longer to happened, which was the hard drive that I have multiple like OS partitions. Well, now I only have two Linux partitions. So, come here. So I use one Linux partition, which is my main one, for like my main files and for streaming. And I use the second Linux partition for mostly work-related stuff. And that was the one that stopped, that was in the faulty hard drive that stopped booting altogether because of input-output errors. Maybe also... Might have been because I kind of didn't clean my PC for a while. Maybe some of the dust helped deteriorate the hard drive even further. Okay, what? Is this a door? Main factory door impossible. But, yeah, the fact that the hard drive just stopped booting kind of scared me a little bit, because even though I've been making backups very often, there were a few files that were not backed up. Okay, hi Patrick. Welcome back. Been a while. And yeah, I figured, hey, since I streamed Quake 1, I might as well get to Quake 2, which, unlike Quake 2, unlike Quake 1, this one I actually did play back in the day. I bought it in this Full Games magazine, very cheap back in the day. So I only have the CD, not a boxed copy, but I have the CD that I kept in one of those CD cases with you know, those folders with lots of pages with CD-ROMs. Always fun to flip through those. But yeah, this one I have played before, but it's been 20 years, so I kind of forgot most of it. Yeah, I have one right here. This is one of them. One of the zipper is kind of broken. Yeah, let's see. Oh, look at that! You can see Giant Citizen Kabuto, which is another game that I've been streaming, which I also bought 20 years ago. Sacrifice, another game that I plan to stream soon. That's a Diablo, Star Trek Orion Pirates, Unreal Tournament. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream that. Look, my original Siberia CD-ROM is here. But yeah, very fun to go back to these. I've played a bit of Sacrifice, but never finished it. Giants, I didn't see any gameplay until very recently, and I only started it a few weeks ago. So yeah, it's kind of fun, interesting to go back to these games that have been in my backlog for decades. Oh, there we go. Found the button. And I've been having fun with Quake 2. I mean, it's a lot more open than Quake 1. Quake 1 had a lot more linear levels with episodes and stuff that you keep playing one after the other. This one has some linear level, but some open areas, so you can a lot easier to get lost in this than in Quake 1. Oh, my health. Okay. In fact, the last stream I did get a bit, well, not lost, but stuck, not knowing what to do. Whoa! Oh no! Oh no! I hit a barrel. I was about to save. Hang on. Come on. Don't kill me before I save. Come on. 32 health. That's okay. There you go. But yeah, I was planning on I mean, I've been planning on alternating between Giants and Quake 2, so I've wanted to stream this earlier this week, but this hard drive problem gave this kind of stressed me out, because there was potential for having some files lost and work I had to redo. But fortunately, after a lot of file system check and mounting Linux partitions, I was able to gain access to the files, and even though some of them were corrupted, the ones that were not, the ones that had not been backed up were still fine. The ones that were corrupted were already backed up, so thankfully I didn't lose anything. But it did give me a scare. Whoa. Good thing I just saved. But one good thing that is going to come out of this problem that with this hard drive is that, yeah, since my streaming files are in another partition in another hard drive, I can still stream, but one good thing that's going to come out is I'm obviously going to have to buy a new hard drive. So I figured, hey, might as well get a bigger one. And then might as well have come on. Have someone install a Windows partition onto that hard drive, which is kind of something I've been wanting to do for a while. I mean, I've been meaning to get a Windows partition. I couldn't because I didn't have enough space in my hard drive. My current one is still functional but very full. C to call, right? So I didn't have space, but now that I'm going to get a new one and a larger one, I will have enough space for a Windows partition, and having a Windows partition means there will be more games that I'll be able to stream. The ones that I'm not able to stream right now because I couldn't get them to work on Linux. Yeah, in case you're not aware, all games that I've streamed were either streamed in native Linux, or emulated through Wine, or played inside a virtual machine with Windows XP, or connected to a laptop that still had Windows XP. None of them were played directly in Windows. Well, except maybe the laptop one, but still from another PC. Elevator. Oh, come on. Ow, ow. These guys fire a lot faster than I thought. So yeah, I kind of had to, because of this hard drive failing, I had to move forwards with my plans of eventually getting a new hard drive with a Windows partition so I could run Windows games and stream Windows games. So yeah, next week I should have a new hard drive. Ow. Let's see. And I'll be able to stream more games, or add more games to my list of streamable games. I mean, my video card still can't run the newest PC games, but still, just having a Windows partition will allow me to play a lot more of the older games that I have in my library. Come here, you. Very dark. I mean, that's kind of been, of course, eventually, I would like to one day get a more powerful, whoa, didn't even see that, more powerful video cards to be able to run better games, but yeah, I gotta do one thing at a time, and right now the priority was getting a bigger hard drive, because I knew that that one hard drive was almost failing, but also so I could get a Windows partition. And I don't even need like the most recent video cards, like the, I don't know, 380 or something. Especially since they're very hard to find and very expensive right now, but if I could find even a 1080 or equivalent to a 1080, that would be already be enough to run even more of games in my library. Hello. Oh, right. Kind of cool when they drop ammo that I pick up before the ammo hits the floor. Will this have been played on a voodoo car at the time? I mean, this does have non-OpenGL shader mode. I mean, it is I guess it would be compatible with lower end graphics cards, but it also has like multiple. If you look at the game options, where is it? Video, yeah. The renderer, you have like software, custom, OpenGL 3.2, OpenGL 1.4. I mean, this is the patched version of Quake II. So that's why I got the music to work. Otherwise, the music would not be working. But even the original also had multiple render options. So I imagine a lot of video cards. I imagine the game would be compatible with a lot of video cards. In the case of Giants, I don't think you would be able to play that without a video card. I mean, that game was kind of pretty cutting edge for its time, with a lot of shader effects, like lens flare, transparent water. You know, fancy stuff like that. And I do remember a time when you, I mean, like nowadays you call them GPUs. Back in the day we called them 3D accelerator cards. And I think I remember a demo of Giants. Come on. A demo of Giants coming bundled with one of these 3D accelerator cards. Just to kind of show off all the fancy graphics that the new card was able to display. Yeah, 3D FX. I think I had a Voodoo card at some point. Like this. Was it a Voodoo card, or was it a Stealth 3 Diamonds card, something like that? I mean, yeah, I had a bunch of video cards over the years. I think I still own the boxes of some of them. But yeah, I do remember some of them came with software bundled. Some of them was just like not really games, it was just software that ran you could walk around a 3D environment with a bunch of fancy effects. But one of them, I think, was a demo of Giant Citizen Kabuto. So I imagine that game you would not be able to play without a 3D card. The classic Quake grenade bouncing sound effect. Okay, let me save here. Ow, 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 ow. Got stuck. Hang on. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of games from this era, actually. I mean, I have a lot of them in my backlog, but kind of interesting. This early 3D era video games. Like I've already finished playing Unreal, the first Unreal. Dang it. Which was another... Oh yeah, MDK2 I also streamed. That was also kind of purchased around the same time. There's a mech game that called Heavy Gear that I can't promise that I'll stream it because I don't even know if I can get it to run, and it's not available on GOG, so I would have to find a way to get my own CD-ROM copies to work. Dang it. But if I can get them to work, I want to try them out again because I remember enjoying it. I actually I bought Heavy Gear 2 because I enjoyed Heavy Gear 1 so much. Oh, there's no bridge here. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, in that though, I did add Sacrifice to my streamable of games list. It is actually nice that I'll have the Windows partition soon because in Linux, the game Sacrifice had some like graphical errors, glitches. I was kind of holding off on streaming that one because I was hoping to eventually stream it under Windows. Blew yourself up. Wait, someone over there. Oh. How I wish I had a flashlight here. Come on, get. I blew up your friend. Always fun when enemies kill themselves or aggro themselves in these games. Which can happen in here. I have seen enemies fight each other in Quake II. Whoops. Oh, I thought... Come on, yeah, there he is, see? This monster got shot and he went after the one who shot him. Ooh. I don't think I should save with this little health. Do I have better? The buzzing sound effect when you get close to the corpses. There are already bugs surrounding it. But yeah, having a Windows partition, a Windows boot, means I'll finally be able to stream Sacrifice and maybe even finish it at last. Because I never managed to finish it. It is an interesting game, kind of third-person RTS, where you kind of control the buildings and units and stuff, but you also directly control a unit on the ground. Kind of like Brutal Legend. That's also a sort of third-person RTS game. Okay, see ya, Patrick. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I'm not sure how many levels I'll be able to do today. Hopefully more than one. But I'm gonna try not stream for too long as well because I'm kind of also busy with work, so I kind of have to balance it out. How much time I spend streaming, how much time I spend working, and a bit of time spending on my own entertainment as well. I've been trying not to work so much during the weekends, but you kind of feel guilty when you're behind on work. I shouldn't stop just because it's the weekend, but at the same time, if I keep only working and not having fun, I'll burn out again. Oh, hello. Get some more ammo over here. Okay, that looks like a point of no return, so over here first. Oh yeah, I gotta keep remembering the sound effects. Ow. Ow. Okay. Yeah, just 5 health. That one railgun really got me. Railgun shots. Always I liked the railgun shot in Quake 3 arena. Ah, come on. Why you gotta drop the ammo down there? I can't reach that. Oh, there's another passage here I didn't see. See what I mean? Oh, look at how many diverting paths there are. Very easy to get lost or not know where to go first. Oh, you're going to be below the elevator and not let me go down all the way. Okay. Right, what's my next mission? Toxic conditions found in lower mines. Activate ventilation systems. Is this where I activate the ventilation system? Ow. No, this is the toxic area that I have to open first. Okay, I mean, guess you can kind of look at this as almost like a Metroidvania, where you go into one direction, you encounter a dead end, like a door or that you have to open first. You go to another path and you find the key or the switch or whatever that opens that door in the other path. Okay, let's try moving side to side to avoid the railgun. I think I have most of the weapons already, except for the railgun. And I think this, according to the manual, I saw you can also have a BFG in this game. I mean, it's kind of a Doom related weapon, but they put a BFG in Quake 2 as well. Uh-oh. Ooh. Save before I go in there. Oh, that worked. Ow. Okay, let's try that again. Wait, where am I? Alright. Ow. I think he was about to shoot that guy. I still hear mechanic. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they're very easy to tell when an enemy is coming because of their sound effects. Oh, dang it. Is someone behind me? No? Okay. very dark. Two with one rocket. Oh, yeah. See that sound was another mechanical guy. There he is. Maybe wasting all my rockets. Oh, bridge access denied. What? Whoa. Well, there's that bridge over there. Grab some health. Anything here? No. Okay. Oh, hello. Ow. Again with the railgun. Nice. Okay, this looks important. Is this the ventilation system that I needed to activate? Ventilation system active. Lower levels accessible. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, this little message window is very helpful with getting around and figuring out what you need to do. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's the Icarus guys, I think they're called. Flying enemies. Let me save here. And yeah, with these first-person shooters, I very much approve of saves coming. Kind of feels like the game developers knew that the players would have this option, so they made a few unfair deaths because they knew the people would have this resource available. So. Okay, this is accessible now. Is this a shortcut? Yeah, I remember this area. But wait, didn't I? Can I go down here now? Okay. Uh-oh. Ah! Right. Now I remember. Okay. Yeah, this is not the area that was blocked off. Go back. So much peaceful now when all the enemies are dead. Last stage, I think I destroyed most of the enemies, and I just wandered around, not knowing where to go. I wandered an empty. Here we go. Uh-oh. Wandered an empty level. Not too hard to fight the recoil of this gun, as long as you just keep moving your mouse downward. Okay. Yeah, it goes down here. And now this should be accessible. Woohoo! The heck? What just happened? Grenade launcher. Hello. Ah, I have to remember the timing of their shots, so I move around fast enough. Hang on, computer. I'm kind of busy right now. Yeah, it takes a while for them to move. Ow. Okay, this is a bad spot. Grenades don't really reach top area. Maybe I'll use a grenade on this guy. Ah. No. Try that again. I'm gonna go from 82 health to 17 health. Come on. There you go. Now, rockets. No. Ducking won't save you. You can just point it a little downwards. Okay. So cute when they try ducking. Hello. Yeah, maybe I should stay a little closer to them so that enemy will try to hit me with their claw. Like the music in this level. Hope it doesn't get content ID'd, because sometimes, I don't know, the band that made these music still have the rights to them. Like Quake I videos got content ID'd because of the soundtrack by the 9 Inch Nails. Oddly enough, the content ID'd for the first video was not because of the soundtrack. It was because of the intro sounds of the opening cinematic. Like almost felt like disputing, because it didn't seem like it was right for some Korean company to own the rights to the radio static effects of the Quake II opening. Like, what? Gotta be a YouTube error. Happens a lot, actually. Sometimes YouTube will say, "Oh, this company owns this music," but very suspicious. No, that can't be right. There was a Latin American company owning the soundtrack to Mario 64? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's not like my channel is monetized anyway, so I'm not really losing any money, but still kind of weird. Come on, let me kill both of you. Yeah, that worked. Getting close to them. Okay, let me save here because I can hear the jumping guy. Wait, what was the save and load again? For F6 saved? Yeah, quick save and F8 or F9? F9 quick load. Okay, F6 quick save, F9 quick loads. I remember. Very convenient. Oh, damn. Oh, there. Oh, yep. Speaking of which, there's F9. Yeah, these guys very easy to avoid. It kind of take a while before they attack, so as long as I step a little bit away from them in time, no problem. Is this another important thing? What am I supposed to do again? Activate mine machinery to gain access to a drilling area. Okay. There you go. Ow! You jerk. Hang on, I'm busy. This computer keeps demanding attention. Alright, alright. What do you want? Return to elevator shaft. Proceed to drilling area. Okay, okay. Let me just check this area real quick. For any goodies. Here's some goodies. Yeah, the guys are down there. Should be safe. Yeah, this entire level... Whoops! The entire level is very dark. Again, makes sense. Mine level is going to be underground, so I guess. Where's the elevator? Yeah, kind of backtracking now, retracing my steps. Yeah, this is it. Was this the elevator? No. Here we go. Nice. Just quick save. Where was the drilling area again? Return to the shaft by proceed to drilling area. Am I in the right area? See what I mean about not knowing where to go? I mean, clearly that's not the right place. Something glowing over there. Oh, it's some mega health. Maybe maybe I wasn't supposed to come back all the way here. Now, let me just explore a little bit. Okay, this is the shortcut. Maybe there's an alternate path that I haven't been to yet. Like, ooh, ouch. Okay. Ow. Not only do I get the fall damage, I also get a little bit of grinding damage. Yikes. Yeah, this mine try. Mine interest. Oh, maybe it says goal 1 out of 1. Does that mean there's nothing else to do here? Ooh. Yeah, maybe I should be using that to kind of be able to tell where I need to go next. Yeah, I kind of got launched at some point. Whoa. Might as well have a look around. But yeah, I'm thinking I need to go back to that area just to make sure there's nothing I missed. Yeah, we'll go back to an area. If it says go, not all goals were met, that means there's something else to do. I just haven't found it. Okay, goals 1 out of 1. Well, this area is, I'm guessing it's complete. So let's go on to the next. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna know my way around these maps. Know them like the back of my hand. But I still miss the ability to just have a mini map, like press tab and having an overview map, like in like Doom 1 and Doom 2. But I think it's in these more 3D games like Quake 1 and Quake 2, it's not that easy to have an overhead map. And maybe it wouldn't even be that readable. Since there are a lot of areas overlap each other. Oh no. Yeah, I haven't been here yet. What? Okay. What does this button do? Ah. Okay, as long as it doesn't lower it anymore. Is this the right way? Oh, this is the drilling area. There you go. Oh, hello. Haha. Always fun to blow barrels next to enemies. Okay, lower access bridge, find service elevator to the factory. Goes 0 out of 3. Yes. You again. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, I guess if I am close enough, they won't use their railgun on me. What is that sound? Is that a new enemy that I haven't seen yet? Uh-oh. I think they're killing each other. Uh-oh. Wait, that's mine. I did do a quick save. Yeah, we'll see how fast I can get through these mine areas, and then... Hello. Come on, get over here again. Like last time. Go over there. Nah. Spoil sport. Alright, alright. No wrong system. Yeah, yeah. Anything down here? Ooh, secret. Okay. Ah, again with the railgun. Come on. Yeah, I think my health is still okay. Okay, where's the doors area again? Okay, save here. Hello. Okay, survive this time. Another one of you. Where are you? Hello. Boom. Shotgun to the face. Okay, I lowered bridge. This the bridge access they were talking about? Yeah. Where am I? Access bridge lower, find service elevator to factory. Okay. see if you can do something real quick here. My OBS window so I can keep an eye on connection. There you go. Okay, whoa, wait. There you go. Yeah, when I alt tab and tab back in, sometimes the mouse does that. Ah. And that's why we quick save before doing that. Whoops. Okay. Where were those bridges again? I think I went back too far. Something on here? Okay. Yeah, what is that sound? I don't know. Ah, I guess it's the jumping guys. They're down there. Hey. Oh, I'll deal with them later. I might as well reload if I'm gonna go back here. Okay, so where are the bridges? Where's the bridge access? That way, right? Is the other side of this area outside of this map? Do I have to like go outside and then go back in or something? Where am I supposed to go? It's over there. Doesn't seem like there's a way to go in there, go that way. Anything here I missed? No. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I'm reloading. Huh. Yeah, once again, a little stumped. Whoops. About where I need to go next. Yeah, maybe I should go back. Go back outside and then go back in. Maybe, yeah, maybe there is another entrance. Yeah, there was a door like this on the bridge. Computer updated? No? I guess I can try going down. Let's save first. As long as it doesn't dip into the lava. No? Nothing here? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this must be it. This goes up. Okay. Press this. I guess this is in case the bridge is not here, I can lower it. Hello. Ow. Just denied. I just got here, come on. Oh, okay, I gotta open these bars, I guess. And how do I do that? Yeah, I was hoping this would be the door to go to the bridge, but I guess not. I guess this is a completely different area that I can't access yet. Shoot that? Oh, I guess I can. Never mind. Down I go. Oh, there you are. I said I had to deal with you later. Now it's later. Yikes. Okay, kind of getting close to the same area. Hopefully I'll find the bridge that I opened earlier. Let's see here. What is this? It's a drill? Laser drill. Cool.
Computer updated.
New passage to lower mines created. Okay. Anything else over here? Or just this? Okay. Geronimo! Did I not have to lower that bridge or something? I still haven't seen it. Oh. Hang on, I'm busy. Okay. What do you want? Unstable conditions ahead. Proceed with caution. Oh dear. Okay. Guess I can step down there. Be a little safer. Can I catch a ride on these minecarts? Whee! Ow. Uh-oh. Okay, water broke my fall. Where am I? Ah, come on. Not the best place to fight these drones. Okay. Okay, watch out for the hole this time. Oh, hello. I will say the enemy variety in Quake 1 was a little better. They look more like weird creatures. This one looks just like cyber aliens. I mean, the style of the enemies here looks closer to Doom than to Quake for some reason. Although I guess it was just Quake 1, so maybe the style hasn't been established yet. So. So I guess this is the Quake style now. Kind of cyber mutants. Okay, let me save here. See what's down there. Oop. Very dark. Barely make out anything. Slow. Ow. Wait, is this the... No, that's not the bridge. What did I just do? Oh, I think I dropped something on top of a lot of guys down there. Guess I go down here. Still have quad damage that I haven't been using. But yeah, I've been here before in another save. Oh, yeah, the guy that killed me before, he was the one who got something dropped on top of me. Nice. Save. Okay. So now what? Below the water? I mean, I guess I did... Yeah, when I fell down this hole, I went this way, but could have gone this other way. No? How do we even get out of here? There's gotta be a way out. Right? Let's shoot. When in doubt, start destroying things. What is this anyway? Oh, hello. The button stopped the music. Okay, that was a laser. Another laser drill. Uh-oh. What the? Ah! Don't you hate it when you're going through a tunnel and then suddenly a giant drill comes after you? Happened to me more times than I care to remember. Yeah, not the first time this happened. Can I get this? What? Ah! What? No. Let me go back. Oh, come on. I can't see. Squish. As soon as I grab the weapon, drill comes after me. Okay, there's got to be a way out. Let's see. Can I not go back through this same tunnel? What? Yeah. Okay, go over here. Oh. Leave me alone. Very stressful environment. Ah, come on. Ah. Okay. You escape one death trap and just get into another. Yeah, well, for some reason I can't go back where I came. What? I think I got stuck. Maybe I have to jump. Get inside the passage. Ah. Thought I could make it go fast and then go back. Let me try again. Okay, now quick. Ah, nope. Okay, not worth risking my life for anyway. What? Come on. What's going on? So sometimes I get into the passage, sometimes I don't. What? Again, stuck in the entrance. I'm right in front of it. Come on. There we go. Don't want to be on a narrow bridge during an earthquake. There you go. Hello. Sorry, it took too long to get activated. It's your own fault. Okay, save here so I don't have to deal with that again. Ow! Just blew up everything in my face. Nice. I'll just get out of here. Come on. There you go. And here we go. We arrived. This is the bridge that I lowered before. Nice. Okay. Now what do you want? Service elevator to factory accessible. Nice. Yeah, what would have happened if I had not activated this bridge before coming here? I would be wouldn't I be stuck? Hang on.
Computer.
Get wrecked. Okay, now what do we want? Proceed to the factory. Oh, that didn't have to message me just for that. Come on. Okay, yeah, I think we... Did we finish the mines? Is this like one map? Exit, yeah. Nice. Only 1 hour to finish the mines. So yeah, all that was one area composed of various, lots of smaller maps. Now you're going to another area. Factory. Shut down Strog processing plant. All right. I'm the only Marine left on this planet, so humanity relies on me. Not mess this up.
Computer updated.
Hang on. Some health back.
Computer updated.
Okay. Find entrance to processing plant. Easy and simple enough. Just gotta find my way through an environment I've never been to. Fighting deadly aliens. Again, you duck, I just aim at your legs. Just happened. Something blow up this bridge. Okay. Try going this way, maybe? Worth a shot? Whee! Swoosh. Uh-oh. But always make sure there are no monsters in the water before you dive in. It's a good life lesson. Hello. Just not fall in the lava. Okay. Okay. Funny. Yeah, they kneeling down just gives me more time when they are not attacking me. Okay, what did that do? open those. Oh, like I can't reach, but okay, now I can. Uh-oh. Wait, you're new. And you got shields. Hang on. Shield's not going to protect you from a grenade. You got Wally looking heads over there. Kind of funny. Ah, come on. How far back we're going? Okay. This should have saved. I think we know. I know what to do. Push this. Go here. Kill this guy. Wait for him to kneel. Kill him again. Kill him some more. Drain the lava. Push this button. And go over here. Yeah. Okay. No, yeah. Not too far back. Oh yeah, and this guy. Kinda walks funny. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Wait, what killed me again? Oh yeah, you did. Who's there? I am. Huh? Did that open something? Can I go up there? Ooh. What is this? Boom. Grenade to the face. Come on. There you go. Yeah, grenade launcher is kind of fun to use, but also very risky. Easy to miss. Easy to blow yourself up. But when it does hit, very fun. Wait, yeah, this is where we were. I'll just come back around. This is new though. I haven't been here yet. I don't think. Hello. Oh, this wasn't here before. Okay, save here, might as well. I don't think I can climb this way. Oh, I can. Not really finding any good time to use the quad damage, actually. Huh. Those lasers look like they're gonna kill me, so no, I'm not going there. Is this just a way back? Yeah. Okay, what about down here then? Hello? Just secrets? Yeah. Yeah, this game is very disorienting. Oh, I'm here now. It's kind of hard to keep in mind where everything is. Oh. I guess I'm assuming I'm going the right direction. Again. Very risky to use this. Okay, processing plant. Did it quick save when I changed map? I wonder. Let me check. Yes, okay. Save here. Change weapons. There you go. Computer updated. Hang on. Shut down all machines. Okay. Oh, all except the one I'm using to play the game. Can't shut down my machine. These guys take their time to die. What did that do? Oh, turned off the lasers. Wait, what? What is being disassembled, huh? I missed it. Whoops. Different. Okay. Doors opened elsewhere. That usually means it's going to be opened from the inside, and I'll be using it as a shortcut to get back to where I was. I learned that from this game. Oh yeah. I'll probably be exiting this door and coming this way, and then I have to go back there or something. Wait, what? I missed it again. Hang on. Let me try and listen to what they're saying. Didn't even get them a chance to fire at me this time. Okay, let's save here. And try and listen.
We have confirmed visual on troops being disassembled.
Visual on troops being disassembled? As in our troops? Our Earth's troops? Are they being turned into mutants by being cybernetically enhanced or something? Yikes. Oh, big guy down there. Yeah, try that again. Lost too much health.
Being disassembled.
Okay, ooh. Whoa! Got him. What's going on here? These aren't fish. Savior. Oh, there's an elevator going up, might as well. take it. Again, ducking does not help. One more to go. What the? What? What's going on here? Oh, they're just dropping people into that machine. Yeah, organic material liquefier deactivated. Oh dear. Yeah, I guess I should have deactivated a little sooner. Sorry about that. Ew. What the? What's going on there? You again. Are they spawning new people, new guards or something? Here, shut that off. Strong bioassimilation tank deactivated. There you go. Yeah, I'm just causing all sort of trouble. Okay. What's next on the list? Machines to be deactivated. Don't shoot me with your tongue. Or whatever it's coming out from my back. Or I'm not sure if I should call it a tongue. Okay, time to save again. Having more weapons. Good thing I saved. Yeah, see, you never know. You might die right away as soon as you save. So rocket it. Come on, let me throw a rocket at your face. 7. Another one. Ow, ow. Come on, stop running around. There you go. Ow. Okay, I'm guessing I can just run across this. Button. Bioprocessing control unit deactivated. Nice. Okay. Get away from me. Creepy little guy. Ah. Oh. Ooh, that's not a good weapon for these guys. Ah. Dang it. Let's try this again. Run away from the grenades. Ah. Beep. Come on. Okay. Sometimes you just do better the second time around. There we go. Okay. Now this time I prepare for the flyers and the guy. Wait, what? I heard someone else screaming. Oh dear. Oh, doors open elsewhere. Oh no. Hang on, I'm coming. Ionization catalyst chamber deactivated? That's just... Now that's just mumbo jumbo. Oh, more prisoners. Oh dear. I haven't seen you guys in a while.
Kill me.
Okay, hang on, let's save here. Hang on. What the? Emulsifying flesh press? What? What was it again? Emulsifying flesh press unit deactivated. Wait, there's still people screaming. I thought I deactivated whatever it was killing them. Huh? Is this like a tank of acid or something and people are falling down inside? Oh dear. Hang on. Ooh, ooh dear. What do I do here? Whatever you're doing, shut it down immediately. Biocompressor chamber deactivated. That just squeezes people or something? Biocompressor. Okay, now what? Oh, still, people are still falling to their deaths. Oh, but now I can jump. Hang on. I'm gonna save some of you. Enemy processing unit deactivated. Hang on, I'm working on it. Can I jump here?
Kill me now. Let me out.
I don't know how to let you out, sorry.
Let me out.
Okay, a message. Shut down all the machines. 5 out of 5. Does that mean, yeah, I'm done? And yep, this is the door that opened elsewhere. See? I knew I was going to get out through that area at some point. Return to receiving area. Okay.
Computer updated.
Now what? Find entrance to power station. Okay. Oh, this is moving now. Or it was, at least. Ah! One step too much. Gotta go back.
Computer updated.
Yeah, I already know.
Computer updated.
Okay, I'm gonna assume I gotta go this way. Can I just jump? Oh, hello. What the? Uh-oh. You look cool, but I can't let you live. Sorry. Hey, Mega Babes, welcome. Playing some Quake II. Been a while. Been a while since I last played this, but I'm glad to be playing it again. I mean, I am having fun. Have you played Quake II or any of the Quake games? I remember playing Quake 3 Arena a lot with multiplayer with friends back in the day. Back in the days of LAN houses, before easy internet multiplayer matching. Ooh. Yeah, that was a lot faster. Factory.
Initiate scan. Acquiring. Acquired. Personnel located. Factory rendered inoperable. Proceed north to Big Sun area.
Yeah, thankfully I've installed this Yamagi patch that allows me to use the OpenGL renderer, because otherwise you would not be seeing this the color gradients in the textures. Whoa! Look at the skybox. Let's save you. That's a big gun. I mean, literally, it is called the big gun. Uh-oh. Ah! Big guy down there. Oh yeah, you can actually see a bit of what Quake II would have looked like without the renderer in my channel trailer video, because I recorded that a little bit of preview of the first level before I installed the patch. I mostly installed the patch so I could play the music, because otherwise you would not be able to run it just from the standard GOG installer. But thankfully people made patches that allows you to play the original soundtrack. So, but on top of that, it also allowed me to use the OpenGL renderer, make the game look smoother. But yeah, if you look at the first stream, or the first parts of the first levels of the first stream, you can compare the same area with and without the OpenGL renderer. Whoa! Uh-oh! I had a female alien. Oh. I forget what they're called. I read the manual a long time ago. Ooh, secret. Uh-oh. But yeah, most of the enemy names weren't very creative, so I didn't bother to remember them. Stuff like Enforcer, Destroyer, Trooper or something. Very, very standard. Oh, hello. New gun. Is this the BFG? Looks like it. Yeah, they included the BFG from Doom is also in Quake. Boom. Nice. Oh yeah, the big guy's down there. I should be saving this gun for him. Huh? What is that? Yeah, where is that? Where is the big tank guy? Except I think in Quake it's called like the BFG 10,000 or something, not the BFG 9,000. It's an upgraded model. Yeah, well, one thing about this game is that it can be a little confusing sometimes. The map layout is a lot more open than Quake 1, so you can easily get lost. Which happened, not just get lost, but get stumped, not knowing what to do next. That happened last time because I missed an entrance and I didn't know I couldn't. I even checked the guide, find out what I needed to do. Okay. Maybe I go down here. Ah. Ouch. Uh-oh. I do like this railgun, this blue swirly pattern that it makes when it fires. I remember thinking it looked cool when I was firing it. Yeah, I mean this in the older games also I didn't get quite as lost in the older games because they had the overhead map. Let me save here. This one you don't have that overhead map where you can clearly see where you've been, where you haven't been yet, doors that you haven't opened yet. So you kind of have to rely on your sense of direction, your spatial awareness, figure out where you've been, where you haven't been. Where things are. Okay, let me see. Find reactor, expose reactor core. Okay. Yeah, there's a little message that it kind of help you with your objectives, what you need to do. I've seen people who played this game, did not read the manual and did not know that you could open these messages with the F1 key, so they got lost even more easier than me. Yeah, even in Quake 1 I got a little bit lost, but this one I get lost a lot more because of the nature of the 3D maps. Need the data CD, and you also need a lot of items. You pick up one item, one area, not just the standard red, blue, yellow keys, but other items as well that you need to access other areas. So it can be a very confusing. Okay, I got this almost like a Metroidvania. You know, you get one. You get one item to open one area. Then you have to remember. Wait, where was the area that the item opened again? Where was that door? Ow, you. Sorry, ladies. Ooh, there's the data CD. Ow, dang it. Should be saving more often. Okay, where am I? Yeah, you notice that when I play these first-person shooters, I use a lot of save scumming. It's almost required because you never know. Even if you're full health, something can just kill you instantly. So I don't trust these kind of games. Look at them ducking like it's going to do anything. Kind of funny. Ow! Railgun to the face. When do I get my railgun? I want one. I think I got most of the weapons right so far, except for the railgun. Yeah, I mean, this is, even though this isn't my first time playing it, this is my first time in 20 years playing, so I don't remember anything. It's almost like a first playthrough. So I would imagine that if no saving is more for like a seasoned player who already knows exactly what they need to do and where the monsters are. You know, I mean, you have that option of not saving or not quick saving or not save scumming. I mean, I did kind of use that option when I played Duke Nukem 3D. I chose to not save during the levels just to make it more interesting. But that's because I played so much of that game that I kind of knew most of the map layouts and weapons and enemies. Not unlike this one. This one I only played once a long time ago, so I'm not nearly as familiar with it as I was with Duke Nukem 3D. So I will be save scumming a lot. Okay, save here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm a trespasser. What are you going to do about it? Just grab some ammo right away. Get some health. Oh, hello. Gotta love the classic grenade bouncing sound from Quake. Right. Yeah, this data CD was considered sci-fi back in the day. Like there was, I think I remember a scene in Men in Black 1 where they showed like an alien technology that was a very small CD that he said, oh, this is going to replace CDs soon. Nope. Okay, let me reload. Yeah, do they have melee attack? I wonder. I do like it when enemies aggro each other. Sometimes they're shooting at me and accidentally hit one of their own, and then they go turn around and attack their whoever shot them. So it's always fun when that happens. I do wish I had a flashlight or something. It can be sometimes a little dark. Can't see anything. But yeah, it's always hard to know exactly what kind of new technology will replace the new technology. It's a lot easier to project, thinking, oh, right now, maybe in the future we'll be using the same technology, but it will just be more efficient, you know, have more space available, it will be faster, but you never know if it would be completely different. You. Ow. Come on. Die already. Ow. Oh, I thought there was one more. Not liking my health. Wait, was there something down here? Something else down here? Yeah, I thought I needed to go back to get the data CD already. I mean, I already got the data CD, and I thought I needed to go back, but apparently there's more here. Hello. Good evening. How you doing? Switch. Where'd she go? Hello. Ow. Okay, you do have a melee attack if I'm close enough. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. Yeah, am I going the right way? Should I be going here so soon? Maybe I'll... Yep, maybe I'll come across a dead end that I'll have to then backtrack. Okay. Yeah, access to dump denied. I'm probably going to have to open this somewhere else and then come back here later. Well, at least the enemies don't respawn, so... So when I come back here, it should be empty. There you go. Where am I? Ooh, rock music. The soundtrack. I think I like the soundtrack of Quake 2 more than Quake 1, actually. I don't remember a lot of the Quake 1 soundtrack, even though I also used it in... I also got it to work when I streamed it. Hello. I found a secret, what? Shot a random wall. Cool. Bye. Adrenaline. Okay, this is a shortcut. Up here now. Is this where I needed to use the data CD? I don't remember. Yeah, hang on. Hang on. Save here. How do I use my quad damage again? Wait. There we go. This? Yeah, okay. I've been holding on to these quad damages that I have not needed to use so far. Yeah, there are buttons to cycle through your inventory. Here you go. I can just use this and get another one. Oh, is this the railgun? Nice, finally. How do I get... Okay. Ow. Gotta be very carefully. Ow. Okay. Hello. Railgun and quad damage. Just one-shotting them at a... Oh, I can hear the women again. Ow. Forgot what they're called. There she is. Hello. Gotta be polite and say hello before you kill them. Hello, I got one too now. Pulverizer. That's my ammo though. Maybe I shouldn't be using this weapon so much, but I waited so long. Kinda want to. Reactor core locks released. Save. So go to the cooling facility, lower coolant for reactor. How do I get to the coolant facility? Can't I just shoot it? Maybe not. Maybe not a good idea. You are here. Huh? That's a little confusing. Okay. Wait, yeah, wasn't there not, that area that was blocked off before? Yeah, down here. Maybe I can go in now. No? Hello? Still locked? No? Guess not. Cooling facility. Lower coolant for reactor. Where is the cooling facility? Yeah, I remember the railgun from Quake III. Especially because of this, of the signature blue spiral pattern that it creates. Always makes it felt very sci-fi looking, even though like real life railguns would not look like that, would not produce that pattern, but this isn't real life. This is allowed to be cooler than real life, so. Just back here. Yeah, I did go that way. Now let me backtrack here now. Maybe now I'm going the right way. Yeah. Down there. Ow. No, this is where I came from. Coolant facility. Wait. I'm assuming this is a reactor. I'm assuming that is cooling facility. Yeah, the letters kind of... And toxic waste dump. You can kind of read it, even though they're not exactly like our letters. Okay, so cooling facility is a difference. Yeah, maybe I can read this map. Hang on. Yeah, I am at the reactor. So cooling facility's got to be another map. So I got to find another door that will like load me into another area, and this leads to toxic dump. So yeah, I think this. I think I am here now. This area is here. So if I go this way, I should be able to go in that direction. Is here? Yeah, that direction. I should get to a place that will take me to the cooling facility. Okay. Just gotta keep going that way. Yep, that way. There's something here. Going that way. Yeah, blow yourselves up. Ow. Ow. Okay, here we go. Exit. Map actually worked. I was able to find my way to the cooling facility. Nice. Activate cooling pump to lower coolant around reactor. Got it. Don't go down here. Okay, let me save here. So I think someone hurt themselves. Very fun. I like the railgun. Even though I think in multiplayer games, I think I usually like weapons that have a higher fire rate. So this would not. I don't think I would use a railgun in a multiplayer map because of how slow it is. But in the game itself, where the enemy AI is kind of dumb, I can use this a lot more safely, confidently. Ow. There you go. Health back. No. Can I go upstream? No, I don't think I can. Jump. Wait. Jump here and then jump here. Ah. Nope, too high. Yeah, what do I do here? Now, even if I could jump up here or up there, there's nowhere to go. Backtrack a little bit. Oh. Eh. Maybe. My gun is faster than yours. Oh, there's a button there. Okay. Okay. What's down here? Ow. Oh, that's down here. Ow. Whoa, 2 with 1 shot. Nice. Wait, but is this just secret or is this progress? Oh, that button had to be progress, right? Oh. Go with the flow, I guess. Hey, ladies. Yeah, another good thing about the railgun is you don't get damaged if you fire it from up close, like the rocket launcher or the grenade launcher. So actually, I should be getting closer to my targets with this. Kind of like what I do with the shotgun. Going up. Hello. Boom. Hello. Hey. And again. First shot brings them to their knees. Second shot finishes them off. Whoops. Come here. Right. Come back here. One more to go. What am I even doing? Is this the cooling pump to lower cooling? Yeah. Did I activate one of the pumps? Okay. Wait, I've been here, haven't I? There's a dead guy. I'm assuming. I guess not. What just happened?
Computer updated.
Did I do the thing? Coolant system drained. Return to the reactor. Okay. It was easy. Yeah, I'm making a lot more progress, a lot faster during this stream than I did in the later half of the second stream. I was kind of fearing that the levels would get more and more complicated and it would take longer and longer to get through them, but that has not been the case. Where do I go? How do I get back to where I was? Ouch. A secret here? Nope. Ow, just death. Okay. Okay, there's no way out of there except up here, so there's gotta be some way up here to get back to where I was. Maybe back up here? Maybe I shouldn't have gone down? Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Ah! Dang it. Yeah, I should have used those platforms. Recently activated platforms. Okay. Too much. Okay. Time to use some saves coming for platforming this time around. Wait. Ooh. A secret right here all along. I didn't see it. One more time. Slowly. Slowly, a little bit. Here we go. Whew. Save. So you know one thing about how I played this back in the day? For some reason... For some reason when I installed and ran this in my old computer way back in the day, 20 years ago, the game would always crash like after a minute of playtime. Every single time. I would load the game, play it 1 minute or two, crash. Restart the game, load, play 1 more minute or two, crash. You think that stopped me from playing the game? I just kept playing and advancing through the game 1 minute at a time. And loading and reloading, saving after every little bit of few steps. And eventually I managed to beat the game. Yeah, this is a... I'm glad that I'm able to play again without that hassle. I mean, back in the day, there weren't that many other games to play, so I guess I just really wanted to finish this. Like I have some vague memories of the levels and the enemies and like going through the areas, but really it's amazing how much I don't remember about the entire process of going through the entire game like this. Here. I think I remember a few bosses, and maybe I remember. I think the thing that's freshest in my memory is the room with the final boss, the big robot dude or something. But yeah, getting there, I don't remember how I got there. I just remember fighting a strange alien robot in like a gray level. There you go. Okay, let's see here. So now what? Go to toxic waste dump. Activate pumping stations. Okay. Yeah, I imagine it's probably late over there. I've been trying to stream a bit earlier, but for some reason I've been waking up too late and getting tired after lunch, and then like the only time I feel energized enough to start streaming or even start working is like after 5 p.m. So yeah, my streams have been starting a little later than usual. So I understand if you can't stay the entire time. Oh, access to the big gun. Yeah, not yet. We're going to the big gun later. Yeah, we're just gonna go to the other side. I'll follow the directions. Yeah, now it's open. I mean, I am feeling a bit tired and a bit hungry, so maybe I won't go much longer than this anyway. Like, I usually like to keep my streams between 3 and 4 hours. It's already been 2, so maybe I'll stream for only like a little less than 3 hours instead of 3.5. Maybe, yeah, the motion sickness sometimes gets to me with these kind of first-person shooter games, and ow, and it gets a little I get a little dizzy, so yeah. I might not shrink for much longer anyway, so you won't miss much if you leave now. And yeah, you can if you want to check out the rest of my playthroughs of the Quake series. They're all on my YouTube channel. So I have a playlist of first-person shooter games, which include all the Doom games, Heretic, Unreal, and Quake 1 and 2. Hi, big guy. Yeah, I'll get a little closer to you. Yeah. Combat armor. Thanks. Hey, once again, thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good night. Oh. Aha, you got hit by your own guy's rockets. Yeah, go after him. Get him. What? Is he not going to shoot them anymore? What are you doing? I think his target fell down and he's trying to get to it. Yeah, there she is. Hello. Hey, I helped you. Come on. My railgun rival. Wait. Right here. Wait, what is this? Oh. Environment suit. I've been just using the railgun this entire time. Good thing I still have ammo, although almost done though. I don't want to say goodbye to my railgun. Ah, wait. Forgot to activate the environment suits. Yikes. Let's try that again. Oh. Yeah, gonna need that suit to go inside the toxic dump. Goodbye, railgun. Until we have ammo again. Well, good news. I have a railgun again. Yeah, maybe I'll save the ammo first. think they're aggroing each other again. Thanks for taking care of him. Now goodbye. Access granted to pumping station 1. Nice. Ow. Oh, there you go. Okay. Don't need to activate the environment suit just yet. Oof. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Railgun time. 9? Yeah. Two in one shot? Yeah. Ow. Okay, where? Exit. Am I supposed to leave now? No, this, yeah, this is pump station 1. Gotta be the right way. Uh-oh. Oh, not looking good. Ah, come on. Wait, I think I can reload the... Entering the pumping station 1? Yeah. Okay. Oh, not this time. Get some more health. There. There. Yeah, not really a fan of this weapon. Even though it does pack a punch, it takes a while to start shooting, and then kind of annoying. Okay. Save. Ow. Still kind of low on railgun. Come on, line up so I can save my railgun ammo. Okay. Okay. Whoop. Just saw it. Okay. Let me save. You don't need railgun. Can defeat you with regular shotgun actually. Big red button.
System activated.
Pumping station 1 activated. Okay, that was quick. Ow! Grenade to the face. Okay, where am I? Pumping station 2. Infiltrate and destroy struggling reactor. Proceed to pumping station. Activate station 1 and 2. Okay. Got one out of the way. One more. Hello. Yeah, I'm not afraid of these guys. Very easy to avoid. These guys, on the other hand, I mean, not that hard to kill, but very easy to die to. Oh. Okay, yeah. My shotgun. Wait, oh, you're still alive.
System activated.
Yeah, when I need to kill those guys again, I'm gonna use my railgun. Ow! Thanks for the railgun ammo. Yeah, yeah. What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Oh, I can kill them from up here, from down here. So much better, just two-shotting them. One shot, two shots. Oh, big guy ahead. Yeah. Maybe a rocket launcher on the big guy? Two big guys, oh dear. Come on, die already. There you go. Someone's gonna pop out as soon as I press that button. I just know it. I can hear you. I know you're just behind a door that's going to open. You know what? Railgun for you. Save. Temptation 2. Come on, show yourself.
Computer update. Computer update.
Proceed to reactor core, kill all resistance. Don't mind if I do. Or do I just go back? Are these stairs? There are guys up there. Wait, can I just throw a grenade up? Provoke them into... Yep. Okay. Oh, maybe I... No, doesn't seem like I have to go up there. Do I really backtrack? There's something open? Blue key? Whoa, where am I going? What? I might have found a secret accidentally. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm missing a bit of levels because I haven't used the environment suit to go. Ow. Dang it. Haven't used the environment suit to go under the water. Haven't.
Computer update.
Yeah, I think there are places that I haven't been to yet. Yeah, wasn't there another red key that I needed that I didn't actually use or something?
Computer update.
Yeah, do I actually need a blue key or is it just for extra stuff? I'm kind of worried now how much left of the level is there. Wait. I mean, seems like I'm doing pretty well so far, but also getting a little worried. Wait, where did I fall down to get to that gun again? Here, I think, yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Always satisfying when they line up and kill multiple enemies with a single shot. Let's save here. A bunch of guys over here. I mean, you know the rules with these games. If there are areas with enemies, then you're going the right way. Railgun. Ah, come on. Ah, this is the resistance I meant to kill. Ah, come on. Line up. Can't see. Oh, there you are. Okay. Nope. Okay, I might as well. Grenades that way. Some rocket launchers too. Why not? Is that the blue key I needed? Save here. Yep, blue key. Blue key acquired. Blue door here. What is that? Oh, I was wondering, are those guards that have not been activated? Ow. Ah. You don't want grenades bouncing all around you. You don't know where they are. You might just run straight into them. We'll switch weapons. Yeah, minigun. Give the minigun a try. Say hello to my little friend. kill our resistance. Uh-oh. You. I hate you. Health, health, health. It's really the only way to go. Okay, gonna save here. Activate environment suit. Wrong way. It's not the way to go? Okay. What was I supposed to do in the blue key room? Huh? Activate again. Ah, here we go. Oh. What? Secrets? Is that it? I can't go down there. Yeah. Yeah, I guess all the stuff that I've been missing is just secrets that I don't really need. Like extra quad damage that I have not been using. I mean, I guess I can just use the environment suit to get across. Seems like a waste. Oh well. Hello. Wait. Rocket. No, rocket. Now. Feel like using BFG on you because I just got some, but maybe I'll wait until I have to fight big guy. Yeah, the big tank dude that we saw but never have actually fought. Okay. Really? There we go. One more. There we go. What is this place? Am I going back to the reactor? I don't even know. Oh wait, yeah, isn't this? Yeah, I've been here, but there weren't these barriers before. Are they supposed to protect you? They're not going to protect you. So this is the birth of the chest-high wall, so prevalent in Gears of War games. Yeah, I could just go around the wall, you know. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, this is... top of the entrance to the toxic dump station. Uh-oh. Cool music kicking in. Save. What's going on here? This was as flooded as it was a while ago. Hey, there's the reactor. There goes the reactor.
Computer update.
Primary unit objective complete. Proceed to Big Gun. Well, that's one way to make an entrance. All right.
Initiate scan. Acquiring. Personnel located. Reactor shutdown successful. Infiltrate
Nice.
main planetary defense facility and destroy Big Gun.
Big Gun. Yeah, I can see it. Hard to miss. But yeah, I think I'll leave the Big Gun for next stream. Let's see. Which hopefully will be sometime next week after I've gotten my PC back from the computer store to where they're going to install the new hard drive. Well, maybe I'll switch and play some Giants, Citizen Kabuto before, and then go back to Quake. But hope if I get my PC back early next week, I should do both Giants and Quake 2 next week. But yeah, this was fun. Didn't get quite as lost or as stumped as last time. Made a good amount of progress. So yeah. If you like these kind of retro games, make sure to follow the channel, because I like playing these games from my childhood, or games that I've been curious about, that I owned for 20 years but didn't play until now, like the Giants game. It's been on my backlog for decades. But yeah, it's fun to re-experience these that like I said, it's been so long that I completely forgot about. So I kind of like I'm playing for the first time, but also discover these hidden gems from the past that you might not have heard of or seen before, or maybe you've saw but never fully seen what it's like, or heard about it but never actually seen. So yeah, I like discovering these games, or rediscovering, or just showing off games that I liked playing as a kid. So if you like them too, make sure to follow the channel and check out the games that I've already streamed on my YouTube channel, where I archive all my streams. Yeah. Hope you had fun. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.